Alright, so we're in the second game of the Couch Cup 3. This time in Italy by Peter Host. And we do have the matchup between Food Please and JesseTheEmperor versus Peter Host and Herr Acker. So interesting choice there for Food Please to play Aztecs. On the other side, Peter is Burmese. Maybe he's going for some Arambai or Knights, and Bohemians are known as a clan civilization on Arena. Maybe he's going for some monks, but monks won't really fit against the Eagle Warriors. So we're now into the game, and okay, so to make a few things, put the focus on here, and we do have Peter in yellow, Food Please in the red, Jesse's going with the orange color, and we already do see Food Please with his Townsend location and blocking the villager of Jesse. He signs Jesse where he is. Let's have a look. Oh, Herr Acker is up there, and okay. Peter and Herr Acker are here. They are a little bit later than Food Please, so Food Please Townsend should go up a little bit faster, or he should be the first one with the Townsend starting. Get to the population view. So now both teammates are signing each other again where the dog is. So it's like usual at the Nomad start. It's quite slow. First of all, you have to find the location and build up the town center, and then there are a few minutes without any action because both players, or all the four players, are building up their fishing ships. All the players are building the docks now. You can see it here. There are the docks of 3 players. I don't want to give away the exact position or some tips for the players because I'm casting that and maybe they hear me. So we see Food Please, Jesse's, Herr Acker's dog, and Peter Host's dog. We do have
Jesse has a marathon.
Oh. You hear the players in the background. They're arguing a little bit because tactics. But we will see this in about 2.5 minutes or 3 minutes even, and then discuss it. So if you have a look on the resource management of the map, here is a lot of gold, a lot of stone, and here it's fine too, but it's maybe not the same amount like here in this area. So all of the players with one fishing ship out, and let's check a little bit about the scouting. So Jesse is scouting here. Food Please hasn't had the best scouting. Meanwhile, Jesse has done a quite well job, but none of them has found the opponent by this time. Peter, I think, hasn't found any sheep for a long time, so now he has to scout with a villager for some more resources to collect, like the deer, or hopefully he's looking for some sheep, or especially a boar. And Herr Acker, meanwhile, hasn't scouted a lot as well. So on here you can see the deer is taken here. And he has 3 fishing ships out, already, but I think at this time all of the players have the same amount of fishing ships. But you can see it on the build count. Some of the players have had some idle town center time, so Herr Acker gets housed. At this point, he's building it with one villager, so this means he's losing a complete villager. If he builds one house with one villager, it takes, I think, 25 seconds. With two villagers, it takes 19, so it's a little bit faster. But of course, so it's the best way is to build a house with only one villager, or a building with only one villager, because it's the most effective way. At the meanwhile, Food Priest is leading in will count with a fishing ship. He has brought in one boar, and yeah, Jesse is indeed going for a barrack. Peter immediately saw this and now takes the villager of Jesse, but Jesse is pulling, he has, I think, 10% bonus in the game to balance it a little bit, and so Peter is not supposed to fight this. In the meanwhile, Acker has 5 fishing ships, Jesse has 3, he's standing one here. No, he has 4, but he uses this quite heavily to scout. And Footbridge has 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fishing ships already. So the population gap between the players is quite huge. Peter has quite the same amount than Footbridge, but the difference to the other players is quite huge at this point of the game already. And okay, you can't see this on the score because Jesse has a great scouting. You can have a look there. Jesse has really scouted a lot. He could see one house here, so he maybe could guess that Herr Acker is here. But yeah. Okay. Jesse is now idling his transit again. He's only producing a fishing ship. Let's have a look to Food Please. And he has built the barracks for, I think, no reason. It's at this point of the game just a waste of resources. It's 175 wood for nothing. And Herr Acker wants to fuel age for very less amount of villagers. He has quite a lot of fishing ships. Maybe he has got some idle town center time. And also this woodland isn't the most effective one. Footbridge is bringing in another boar. That's always great on Nomad because it gives you such a food boost. It is nearly reached fuel age by now. Meanwhile, Peter has just clicked up, so that's the reason why Peter is now leading with villagers. So maybe Peter wants to go for some fast castle, and he's now going to gold. So it's looking like this kind of strategy. Jesse now has reached fuel age 2, so Peter is the slowest one to castle age, and Jesse is with 4 villagers on to gold. So he will have a lot of, maybe he's going for some water aggression, but in the meanwhile a green fire gallery from Herr Acker is attacking the house of JesseTheEmperor. And what is Jesse even doing? He's building this there, even in the range of the fire ships, so maybe that isn't the best move at this point. And he has also 5 villagers on gold with fleeing fishing ships. I don't know why, but at meanwhile Foodbliss fishing economy is still working, and Peter now reached fuel age as well. So Foodbliss is building now the barracks. Maybe he's going for some eagle warriors or for a fast castle with range and blacksmith, maybe for example with the two buildings. He has a lot of wood in the banks, so he could afford this. Now Jesse is getting some fire gullies and with nice micro here, really well done. But now he could maybe try to repair, and that's exactly what he's doing. So great job done by Jesse. Herr Acker is forced to build a lot of farms because of the of this action from Jesse here. So maybe it wasn't as bad as I first thought, because there are a lot of resources and the fishing ship can move to other places very easily. But what Jesse should really try to do is now to retask the fishing ships, so that he could go back to work. And alright, I guessed right, because Peter is on the way up. Meanwhile, please, what is his plan? What is he gonna do? He's to castle age up earlier. Meanwhile, Herr Acker is building the market, so Herr Acker wants to build up his numbers as well. But I think Foodbliss is in the lead, because he has a nice spot. His opponents do have not as good resources as the other classes have, and Foodbliss is going for double barracks. So he's going for the eagle warriors, even a third barracks, and he just wants to spam out the eagle warriors and overwhelm his opponents. What Peter should focus on is to not lose this area, because only Herr Acker and this are the safe goals on top of the map. Maybe there's one or two more here and here. And now Foodbliss is pumping out eagle warriors without any economy behind, because he's idling his town center. It's a typical playstyle of Foodbliss, and now Jesse is seeding a lot of farms. His fishing ships are back to work. But if we have a look at the build count, Foodbliss at 36. Peter is leading right now, a small lead, and the other ones are quite far behind. So knights from Peter are coming to deal with the eagle warriors. That's the best option you have, because crossbows are quite bad against eagle warriors, and they have quite good pierce armor. But now, maybe you have heard Peter, I could tell him, but I won't do this. Herr Acker is maybe showing him. But Foodbliss has already 10 military units out, Peter only has 4. He's leading with 4 villages now, because Foodbliss is not producing any villages for a long time. Like always, but Peter has to invest a lot of resources to repair his gold. There are 11 eagle warriors already. Are they upgraded? Let's have a quick look.
Oh, fucking monks!
Oh, there we are. They have forging at least. No, they have the first armor as well. You can see it on the +1/+1. So they do have a fuel age upgrade, and I'm not sure if this army is enough, and especially with the Aztecs monks, which are one of the strongest monks in the game. And Peter is now starting to lose a lot of villagers to the eagle warriors, and the spam of Foodbliss is insane. And what I'm wondering, Peter is just ignoring the water, so Jesse is going ahead, taking out even more fishing ships from Peter's house, so his society is quite dropping fast. And almost, but Herr Acker is even starting to lose a lot. So now Peter is expanding. Footbis and Jesse having a great time together here with this chaotic gold there. Maybe not the most effective resource gathering, but for the Eagle Warrior spam it's enough. And especially the Eagle Warriors with the monk, or only this one monk is doing a great job, because Peter is hard, for Peter it's hard to engage against this, because one monk gets converted, one knight does get converted like you see here. It's very bad. And now, can I get this one? Oh, man, I don't. So Acker now tries to switch to Man at Arms. Maybe he should have done this a little bit earlier, because he needs upgrades to deal with the Eagle Warriors, otherwise Man at Arms are just too bad against the Eagle Warriors too. They are known to be a counter, but without upgrades it's no counter. And you can see one problem here. Footbis is losing a lot of units now by idling. He's killing a few villages, that's right. But Peter has now, he has to recognize this. This is so painful, and now he sees it. Perfectly done. Maybe a little bit earlier, and you wouldn't have lost a villager. So now Footbis is leading the Vulcans with 13 or 12, now 11 villagers. Now both players are expanding. And there are 5 monks from Footbis now even converting villagers of Herr Acker, and Herr Acker is panicking. Maybe he's double-clicked on all of the villagers, because all of them were running around. Footbis is completely dominating this game. You can see on the score. This is amazing. Even the stone. Oh my gosh, Footbis, what are you doing? Collecting the stone without any mining camp. The villagers have to run so far, and the raids with Legis and no reaction from Peter is amazing.
Long time, no siege.
Even building a forward house between both town centers of Herr Acker and Peter house. So the pressure is really on, and in the back Jesse is quite well protected. Jesse has the same build count than Peter, or almost has the same build count as Peter, is nearly the double of Herr Acker. So this game is really going into one direction, and this looks like the first win for Footbis, and the first for Jesse too. And now the Bohemian defensive castle of Herr Acker. That would be one possibility a little bit earlier, maybe on this hill, to rescue or secure this gold and the base, but Herr Acker has lost all of the farming villages. He's still idling some villagers, and he has only 20 of them left. On water, all of the second team with Peter and Herr Acker got exhausted. And now more Eagle Warriors coming in. Good reaction from Peter here, but Herr Acker has to react as well. Now he does. Well done. Okay, Footbis is now wasting some HP, but you can see here the Eagle Warriors are really tanky, and especially in combination with the monks, they are so deadly. Now even a ram is coming in to ram down the production buildings, and Jesse's elephants are amazing. They are doing a great job. I don't think scorpions are Yeah, they are not bad against Eagle Warriors because they do a good damage and splash damage, but Eagle Warriors are very quick and you can spam them out because they are less expensive than the Scorpions. Jesse is really going for elephants. Great job here. Maybe he should upgrade them because they have no upgrades on. And Footbridge is dominating the place between the town center with his monk army and raiding always all the time. This is so exhausting for the players, or this has to be so exhausting for the players. And Jesse is really spamming fishing ships and fishing ships. So he's patrolling here, nice job there, but maybe he should build some more docks, maybe one on top right corner, like he does, but then retask the fishing ships to this side as well. I think Peter and Herr Acker with the castle do have now another map position, but the resource balance is quite bad here. So as I mentioned before, on the left side there are a lot of resources, but on the top it seems very less. So here, okay, Peter is now fighting the rams with the villagers because there are only a few Eagle Warriors. Great job here, but the town center falls anyway, and he's lucky that the elephants are so slow. If Jesse would have his knights, they could do even more damage. But how should they stop now the elephant spam of Jesse? Because these guys are so tanky. They have 250 HP. That's amazing. If you look at Eagle Warrior, one Eagle Warrior has only 55, so it's 5 times the Eagle Warrior, 5 times the HP, and with the battling rams it's a deadly composition. And now there are scorpions, but against elephants, scorpions are completely useless. You do see here the fishing ship migration from Jesse.
What is this repairing magic?
In my opinion, it's just a question of time how long Herr Acker and Peter House can hold on. And especially this is now building up a lot of economy behind this pressure. So if you recognize that this wasn't spamming Eagle Warriors like he did at the early beginning of the Castle Age, and now he's quite far ahead with villagers. Herr Acker has only the half amount of villagers than Peter does, and now even with monks and tanky elephants, they are throwing away army, but
trying to throw the game here.
No, I'm not up to Footbridge, I'm 3 minutes behind, but Footbridge thinks about not throwing any army as easily as they do. But you can see it here, they are doing some economic damage. So Acker does have access to hand cannoneers in Castle Age, so maybe that's a great opportunity to show the skills of them, because against Eagles they should do quite well. Now another castle, I like this, but he has to repair this one, or he has to make sure that this castle won't fall, because otherwise a lot of economy from both players would be exposed, and Footbridge could do even more damage. Finally, he has built a lumber camp here, so that the poor villagers don't have to walk as far as they had to be used as before. And still there are 4 monks of the 5 alive, so they have done a great job. Can we see how many conversions they have? No. I thought maybe you can see how many units are killed from one. Now there are pikemen from Peterhouse against the elephants. I think that's not the best counter. The best counter would be monks too, but without gold, it's pretty hard to spam double monastery, for example. And now the score of food just decreases and decreases, and even Jesse has a even more higher score than one of the enemy players. If we have a look now, this has nearly double the villager amount from Peterhouse. That's the reason is the early aggression. Both of the players couldn't defend the aggression of Food Beast, and the Eagle Warrior spam was amazing. So Herr Acker was way too late up to Castle Age, and now more rams are coming in, all sent one by one. I don't think that's the best idea. He even has put a siege workshop here, or maybe has converted them. But the hand cannoneers from Herr Acker are doing great work, so Footbeast is now pulling all the army back. He's wasted a lot here. All the monks are gone. But Footbeast is still military with 14, it's not a lot, but in knowledge that he has the best economy behind this, he should be completely fine. So with the minor kids here, he's taking a lot of gold because there is a lot of gold on the western and south side of the map, which is uncontested by Peterhouse and Herr Acker. So going for the stone over here. Footbeast is building a house and a siege workshop in response to the siege workshop from Peterhouse and from Herr Acker as well. Now Jesse migrated all the fishing economy to this side. This is a very nice area for fishing. There's a lot of food. But I think Peter and Herr Acker are breathing a little bit. Now the Mengener, but Mengeners against hand cannoneers are good. I will even see the splits of Herr Acker splitting directly into the Mengener. But pretty well micro here. The Mengener is too close, but he's losing a lot of hand cannoneers now against the Eagles because he really had to engage right now. The Mengener. There are Mengeners which are now Eagle Warriors to kill the Mengeners pretty fast. Now Footbeast stopped the villager production completely to focus on the army again. So you can see it here, as if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 barracks, 1 siege workshop, constantly producing. Even the Mengener is doing kills and kills and kills. The Eagle Warrior ratings are insane, and the players are boxed into the upper corner. So what's this? Jesse is now coming with some elephants and Footbeast with the rams, and inside there are some Eagle Warriors to finally crash down this castle. And yeah, Footbeast is dominating here. Even with the attempt of Jesse and the Drush, now Fletching and Wheelbarrow coming in, Peter doing the infantry armor, but he has only left 58 villagers. Footbeast has 90 at the same time, and now the elephants of Jesse are moving in, and they constantly army spam from Footbeast. Maybe Footbeast should focus on building his military with hotkeys and not 5 in one barracks and 0 in the other. Now he's doing a great job here. yeah, the elephants do quite well, even against pikemen, because pikemen need to have upgrades, and the best counter to elephants would be some monks. Now they are losing more and more ground. Yeah, if you have a look here, when Footbis has 100 villages, he has 5 times the villages than Herr Acker, and double the villages of Peter host. So this game is over right now. Well played there from Footbis and Jesse. It's a great victory. Wow, the fishing ship fleet is amazing. Footbis is showing the idols of Jesse here. The troops of Footbis are in the economy of Peter and Acker again. Both of them do not notice it. They have tons of the heroes falling. Acker is losing more and more ground, and even Peter is starting to lose villages. Acker is completely dead right now. He's down to under 10 to 6 population. And Peter is falling under 50 now, and now the GG is scored, so great game. Yeah, let's see you in the next game.